Alright, so for the first one, it says explain. It says a train is at rest, and inside the train, a drone is on the floor. The train accelerates for some time, and then the drone is brought to hover. What happens to the drone and why? What I put was that the drone would move on its own backwards because it was at rest when the train moved forward, basically. So the train was already in motion, and then the drone started hovering, basically. And for the second one, a train is at rest, and inside the train, a drone is on the floor. The drone is brought to hover, and then the train accelerates for some time. What happens to the drone and why? I put the drone moves with the train because it was already in motion. And these are the correct answers for the questions I got wrong. So yeah. And then the next question I got wrong was draw the FPD for the above system, one with and one without components. And this is what I put. I put this one with the components, as you can see, right here and right here, and this one without the components. I'm only going over the questions that I have gotten wrong on the test. And the next one I got wrong says derive an equation for the acceleration of the mass. I wasn't able to establish an equation, but I got some help from one of my friends, and I was able to establish an equation. And this is the equation right here. This is the equation. And the next question says find the acceleration if m is equals to 25 kg, and then naught is equals to 60 degrees. And this is what I was able to. This is all the work I went through to find the answer. So I built this equation and then divided it by m, and then plugged in the numbers, and then multiplied and all that, and then divided it by 25, and then I got this as a result, and then divided it by 25 again. I mean, I'm basically simplifying the equation step by step. So I started out with I started out writing out the equation, plugging in the numbers, and then simplifying it to the simplest form, and then dividing it, and then this is what I found. Right here. Yeah, if I'm not recording good, it's because I don't record every day. I suck at this shit. Sorry for the language. Anyways, the next question is the next question was draw the FPD for the above system, one with and one without components. This is what I did on the actual test, which was wrong. I was a bit confused, and but this is what when I went to work it out, this is what I found would be right. So this is the one without components, and this is the one with components. And then the next question says derive an equation for acceleration of the system, including friction. This is what I established to find the equation for for the acceleration of the system, including friction. And then the next question says find A if M is equals to 51 kg, M is equals to 101 kg, not is equals to 31 degrees, and etc, etc. And this is what I had put on the test, but this is what when I worked it out, when I went for test corrections and got help, this is what I got right here. After I got help, that is what I got right there. And then next one is for the boy with the boat. Oh, I got some of it right, but not the whole thing. So I redid it. This is the way it was supposed to look like, and this is the way I did it.
Your phone take it wrong.
Go charge my phone.
Okay.
And then the next one is B. It says if the boy has a mass of 20 kg and the boat has a mass of 25 kg, and the boy jumps from the boat starting at rest and accelerating to 4 meters per second. What is it? Meters per second in 0.25 seconds. How far will the boat travel after 8 seconds? Assume the water is frictionless and that the boat begun from rest. This is what I put on the test, and I got it wrong, as y'all can see there. And this is the correct work and the correct answer. The answer is right here. As you can see, first I put the equation. I found the equation first, and then I basically plugged in the numbers, and then I basically just simplified it till I found the answer right there. And then the next one, I didn't even get to this one on the test. I didn't even do them, as you can see. I didn't even get to them. So this is what I did. I didn't do them on my own. I got some help, since most of the tests I got it wrong anyways. So yeah, I did basically the same thing as the rest. I found the equations, plugged it in, and then simplified it till I got the answer right here. I did the same thing for both of the problems. So yeah.